What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Mass Effect 3, and let's continue the assault on Omega. So as always, if you could leave a like and a comment on the video, help me feed this thing into the algorithm. I would greatly appreciate that. Things are only going to get thicker from here. We're going to have a lot of interesting fights and new enemies to play with here. It's kind of tough.
Looks like the other pod teams are causing trouble.
Good.
You think? Let's hope they hold up.
Alert, alert. Defense system station compromised. Outer defenses down, unrecoverable. Armed response initiative T-752.
We're causing a stir. Good.
God, she hits like a truck.
Feels good to let loose.
Yeah, no shit. Flare is really strong. Yeah, Aria might low-key be one of the strongest biotics. I wonder if she could handle the Seeker swarms with a biotic field. What do you guys think? And she's definitely beefy. You can totally get Flare as a bonus ability, by the way, so... we might be slotting that into some of our characters after this.
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back. It's strange. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of force field.
That's not good.
And it looks like we shouldn't mess with it too much. Pistol heavy barrel.
Non-humans currently without supervision are required to report to the nearest civilian containment area.
Containment area, huh?
Some of my men.
Personal communication for updated assignments.
Die!
God, this gun is a menace. This fucking thing has no mercy at all.
Let's move.
Wait until I show you guys the Garrus Typhoon build, too. That man can solo harvesters. That'll be very fun to show you guys.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property too.
Talons. Didn't hear about them when we were on Omega before. You want to tell me a little about that?
Has been compromised. All Cerberus personnel report to stations.
I wonder how many troops they actually have here. This is a staging area for the rest of their assault in the galaxy, so I imagine there's a giant bulk of the Cerberus force here.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might
I'd
be
say
used.
so, with the bodies propped next to it. If we can get the Talons for the war against the Reapers, I'll take it. Yeah, it's literally down in all the slip streets of Omega. This thing is so cool. It kind of reminds me of Resident Evil 3 back in the day. How they finally let you explore Raccoon City in the original Resident Evil 3 after being isolated in the police station in the mansion. It gives me the same kind of vibe. Okay. Don't touch the barrier. Noted.
Max, take them out!
Those mechs are coming through the force field.
Stand still, you piece of shit.
Buff that bitch. get my combo detonator off, even if it won't kill you outright. It'll still do a lot of damage.
Bastards are fast. Need to check out that force field.
I need to get all my ammo back.
Over here, Shepard.
Hold your horses. Not one for patience, are you?
Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we blocked?
Not this time. Come here. This way.
More of your sneaky ways. Yeah, this kind of looks like Morden's clinic setup. It's obviously not. It's in a different place, but this seems like it's in those slums.
Down the ladder.
Yeah, it seems like it's in the slum areas that used to be controlled by Blue Suns before we came through.
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back. Aria Talok.
And the second coolest Turian you guys will meet.
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse, mostly. Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
My tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
Aria doesn't trust easily. I guess you're a good friend.
I don't know. Are we, Aria?
Shepard, this is Nyreen Kandros, ex-Turian military. We go way back. I've got a lot of
I
questions.
know a guy if you're looking for love.
Follow us, we'll get you to safety.
I'll do my best.
Ready to put that gun to good use?
You have no idea how ready.
And we'll put that to the test. Alright, let's see what our Turian friend has for us. Hopefully an overload. Indeed. So let's go with Turian Huntress first. Always start with the class abilities. Weapon damage. We'll go weapon damage. Biotic power damage. Tech power damage. Aria has the tech. Oh, the biotic, sorry. So we'll give her the tech stuff. Increase damage of the squad's tech and biotic powers by 20. Or increase power damage by 30. Let's have you buff everybody. Because that includes yourself too, so... Get your overload all the way on up. Additional target. Increase damage. We'll give you one additional target. We'll let it chain through. Give you recharge speed and increase damage at one additional target within 8 meters. So this will chain you multiple times throughout the whole enemy force. Then that's 2 extra chains. We'll obviously give you Incinerator to deal with some of the mechs we're going to be fighting here. Plus, that also will combo with my concussion shot, so not only will I be doing it, but she'll be doing it too. Increase damage to frozen and chilled targets, or increase damage to armored targets. Yep, you definitely want to do more damage to armored targets. It's going to be the bulk of what we're going to fight here.
So why are you back, Aria?
To reclaim what's mine.
Left something behind, I take it.
Not something. Everything.
The N7 Valkyrie. Let's see if we can change up you guys. So, we're going to give her a little goodie. Yep, we're going to give her the Typhoon. We can't mod it yet, but she's going to put that to good use. The con effect is pretty high damage. Scorpion is higher. But Talon is the one that we want to go with for her still. That'll be fine. Make sure we get this back on our gun. Yeah, Typhoon is a very interesting weapon. Once we can put mods on that, it'll be more effective than it currently is, but still, it's pretty spicy. She doesn't have armor-piercing rounds like Garrus does, but... yeah, AI doesn't really have to reload much, so...
Aria, you were right. We're under attack.
What's the fleet status?
Still landing inside the bunker.
Keep the enemy out. Lock it down. Now.
Lower blast doors. Lower the blast.
While they work on that, Nyreen, we're gonna give you some goodies. Increase damage by 20, and then we want your ammo capacity. Rounds per magazine is the one that we want. And then for this, we'll just buff your damage and give you some AP if we can. There we go. I think Aria's stuff is already modded, right? Yes, perfect. Alright, let's get to business. Got a brand new Turian on deck. I don't think she'll live up to my expectations for Garrus, but honestly, if we could match them up, if we could have Garrus date anybody, it would be Nyreen. Nyreen is definitely the #1 pick for Garrus. Seconded only to the person that he will probably actually end up with in this playthrough. Probably because of the big fucking Atlas, Aria.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
If you can imagine.
Omega's mine! I'm back.
I did not see the second one. Might die to that grenade. Jesus. Let's keep moving here. You're gonna see the Typhoon doing a lot of work in this fight. Slightly good. You see how easy that encounter was with her with the Typhoon? I'm pretty sure she just fried the Atlas. I don't think I had to even shoot at that. In fact, I know I didn't shoot at that. I never touched it. I'm a little weary about that, so let's get our health all the way up. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Didn't even toss it at me. Yeah, Aria definitely fed me to that.
Aria, there's a Cerberus engineer in here hacking the cannons, keeping them offline.
We'll find him. Incoming!
That's my level up. Must spawned on the other side this time, huh? Couldn't just let us be cheeky.
Got it.
Cannons initializing. Aria, the cannon. These have to be armed manually.
I'm on it.
Look at the damage she's doing to that thing with the Typhoon. Pay attention. And it's dead. It's crazy. Start getting a move on here.
Focus on the Atlas.
Or we could just turn the cannon on Shepard.
Cannons engaged. Head to the blast door.
Happy hunting. problem with indoctrinated troops. They don't back up. They just do as they're told.
Nice guns.
They'll keep the General's forces at bay for a while.
Let's get inside.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming in.
That whole platoon just decimated by the turrets. It's a really cool overlay.
We're in. Lock it down.
Aria, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Yeah, I feel like a sitting duck here.
I have no intention of sitting around, and you both should know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is, I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
Nyreen has military training. We can put her to good use.
You're so quick to trust, huh, Shepard? Nyreen never...
She did kind of just save our ass and pull it out of the fire.
Moral bankruptcy. Are you willing to help defend it now?
You'll find me very willing to liberate this station.
Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but
It
you're
was
still
such a
in the
cool
shop.
outfit.
See my duty officer.
Didn't seem that rusty to me, Aria. He soloed 2 Atlases.
Keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
You'll do what you need to do.
And here I thought you might come here trying to change me.
Not my prerogative.
Once up and running, this bunker
don't think
will
that's
provide
possible.
recon and secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
Has a lot of trust in her own people, huh?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack.
We have some goodies in here. We also got some quests that we
Join
need to
me
make
at
sure
the
we
command
pick up,
console
so...
when you're ready.
Yeah, there's a couple side quests we'll be taking care of around all this. But those turrets are in our control. Got the Asari commandos there with the barriers. I assume they're commandos, just pimping themselves out as mercenaries.
Shepard.
Look around, make sure we don't miss any goodies.
Human.
Nice to see you too.
Cerberus knows we're here. We'll be setting up combat ships, so pay attention to the roster updates.
Interesting how many Batarians she has on deck, right? Considering that homeworld got nuked. I guess they just don't care. Mercs and thieves.
Damn, can't get this right.
What's the trouble here?
Power inverters are shorting, trying to find a workaround, but no go. They can probably be scrounged up somewhere on Omega. If you come across a set of carry inverters, bring them back here.
I'll see what I can do.
And that's the first one we gotta keep an eye out for. The mod station.
Aria wants to talk to you.
I'll get to that.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only answer.
Rock, you there? I swear, if you don't answer soon... Finally. Where are you? You don't know? Seriously? Look, just check your Omni tool for the station schematics. What do you mean your Omni tool is broken? Rock, that's not good. Right. I'm not helping you. Sorry. Look, I'll just talk you back to the bunker, okay?
We actually won't be able to find where he's at, but still interesting to get the dialogues. We need the computer nerd right here.
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of Omega's operating systems. I've hacked surveillance on many...
Pretty sure that's Dr. Kenson from
various
Mass Effect 2.
internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in several
Definitely sounds like
control
Kenson.
areas. and... well, you could get your hands on them. When you find these terminals, a simple input code will give me access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Easy enough?
Good. I'll keep an eye on my board, and I'll let you know when my codes are activated. Thanks.
Understood. Yeah, they're actually pretty easy to miss, so we'll have to be careful and keep an eye out for all that.
If we hadn't lost that shipment.
You mean if we hadn't lost that ship and those people?
Well, yeah. That too.
Even Aria has doctors on deck. Alright, that's our 2 quests for the next section.
Find Cerberus terminals. Please input my access code.
How are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see. Shepard, those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
Then we need to find allies.
It's almost like you should have planned this with me instead of yourself.
We've
It
confirmed
really is the
there
story
a
of our
merc
life, huh?
gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
And if the current leader won't join us, the next one will.
Sorry, diplomacy.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
I turned away for a second to offload supplies. When I looked back,
You lost her.
well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already short on manpower. We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me waiting.
Lucky for her, you were already exactly ready. Already got everything we needed to do.
I'll cross-reference with
We're gonna go the west exit first, and then we'll go that exit next time. So this time we got those carry inverters. That's pretty close to the end of the mission. And then 3 hacking terminals for the nerd, which is way easier to find. In fact, the first one is pretty much right at the start. So we have 4 points there. You have 4 points. This is 5, I think, right? Yeah, so we'll save you your points, and I'll spend mine on the frags. Let's keep chunking that on its merry way on up.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the other gangs left a vacuum.
Not
They
my
started it.
intention.
I just wanted Garrus.
Their leader Darius took
They
advantage
decided
of
to
the
get in the
situation
way.
to carve the Talons a bigger piece of the local drug trade.
Are we enlisting them because they're good, or because we need numbers?
They're cannon fodder. We're using them because they're the only game in town.
All soldiers know they're expendable.
Exactly. The Talons are mine already.
Stakes
We
are
just
too
don't
high to
know it.
argue about that.
Just let me do the talking and...
Commander, Cerberus forces are scrambling. Looks like an attack on the Talons. Judging from comm chatter, their priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
Looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Shouldn't be too
Let's
hard.
move.
Commander, confirming Cerberus
Door was
activity in
locked.
your area. Let's see if I can hack their comm system.
That would be helpful. Look how cool this place is, man. I love the design of Omega. Again, it's a real shame this was DLC back in the original release, because you would have never got to experience this if you didn't pay. It wasn't included in the base game, and it definitely should be. As far as I'm aware, the official word on that is actually that they wanted it to be part of the initial release. They just didn't have time or money to get it finished, and so they sold it later as DLC. As far as I'm aware. Make sure you turn and shoot that canister, by the way. As far as I'm aware, that's what went down with that. But still. I wish video games were more okay with delaying things when they weren't finished, rather than
One of these air shafts
chopping things up and doing things like that. Here's the lift controls. Send that down. And here's the first terminal for the hacking.
Thank you, Commander.
No problem. We got 2 more to get. That's 1 out of 3. Now we want to go back down. Hop on that elevator. Or a quick little goodie. AR high velocity. Always take the free upgrades. Even if we don't use the high velocity that much, it's nice to have it, right? Maybe we'll end up putting it on somebody else's gun at some point. Alright, now, eyes up for the next 2 terminals. Such a cool vibe to this place.
I've hacked into the Cerberus comms. Patching you in now.
Here's Cerberus.
Power's offline.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
Mission report. We're almost done scouting this location. The surveillance drones indicate that detention center is on par with the last one we hit, but something feels off with the patrol patterns that the display table is spitting out. I'd recommend another observation run before we try to extract the civilians. H.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
Sneaky little thing they had going here. Hiding in the duct. Like the duct rats on the Citadel. I imagine the Citadel has a lot of places on it that look pretty similar to this, actually.
That tower is the Talon Outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are given as good as they get.
Nice to see they're capable.
Commander, Cerberus communications indicate that the high-priority target is nearby. Their forces will be directly on your path to the Talon Outpost.
Understood.
We actually have constant comms, too. We don't even get these kind of constant comms when we're on mission. They're doing better than the Normandy in terms of comms. Benefits of having a Solarian, I guess. Surprise. Burning to death. Alrighty, so Terminal 2 is in here, I believe. Yeah, there's Terminal 2.
Substation systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
And the next one is going to be after we disable a lockdown, so... Next terminal is after we kill a whole gang more Cerberus. Sure I milk my credits while I'm here too. We spent like over 300,000 on weapons last time we were in the requisitions office, so we gotta stock back up. The Typhoon and the Harrier were not cheap. He definitely dies first. The lockdown. Save this Talon guy.
Thanks.
And here's our last terminal. Let's get this lockdown lifted. backing up. Aria? I love that I can just chop them away with this. Very nice. I think I had more bullets back here. No, maybe not. There was a bullet cache over there. We stabilized him. There's going to be a bunch of Turians you can stabilize along the way to get XP bumps. There is an achievement for saving all the Talons, I think, originally, but I honestly don't remember where they are. But if I see them, I'll grab them. I don't remember where they're all at. It's been a while since I did this expansion. Look at that. Love the Aria. You've never seen me nuke a turret so easily. Got that ammo. Yeah, 120 being max ammo for this gun is pretty rough, but I don't recall giving you permission to survive that. Yes, give me the ammo, please. Turian, we gotta revive.
Thanks.
I got you.
Thanks.
Go ahead, shoot. We only need one of the lot to get in. Not gonna happen.
Talon is a savage.
Answer now. Last chance, Talon. Answer one. What the? Back off!
I don't think so.
He has biotics too.
Take care of the wounded, and scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
You heard the boss. Move it.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
My. Nyreen, aren't you full of surprises?
Aria. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising our operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction. The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
We're done here, boss.
Right. Aria, Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
We're here to help. We'll talk about it after we reach your outpost.
That's a generous offer. Aria, does the Commander also speak for you?
Not the way I would have put it, but that's the idea.
Luckily, you're not the one in charge of the
All
ground
right,
assault, Aria.
Come with me.
I think it might be a good idea to look around this base first, to be honest.
You've improved your biotics since last I saw you.
It's the
You
shotgun
noticed
barrel.
the biotic grenades?
You always did like blowing things up, given half a chance.
A little demolitionist. I think Garrus might fall in love with her on the first day if it came to that. So, a little awkward. How's the weather this year in Palawan?
Rampart mechs incoming!
Nothing you can't handle, right? Make sure all these shield jennies are dead before anything else happens. See how fast they fall over with the typhoon shots.
An Atlas behind to cover their retreat.
That's not gonna do them any good. I'm waiting to see how quickly she can kill this thing, so... Oh, the smoke is gonna hide the health bar. Just keep an eye on that. Look at its health bar when she fires the typhoon at it. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. Nyreen Kandros. The Typhoon was originally pay to win too, which is even more condemning on how good it is, right? Because you had to pay real money for that. They give us a missile launcher that we didn't even need. Multiple missile launchers that we didn't need. Isn't any like abandoned Turians down here that I gotta heal, is there? Yeah, whenever we get Garrus back in the party, we'll be giving him the Typhoon, and then you guys are just going to see destruction, because Garrus has even more weapon damage bonuses than her. She's kind of vanilla. As the old meme from the original Mass Effect 3 about Garrus ascending to godhood. It's very deserved.
What confirmed signing of Talon Outpost? Cut the power to that sector. All you're smoking from the Talon Outpost.
Let's not shoot that with the Hydra missile launcher.
This way.
That would have been very interesting if I had forgotten that I was using that. Up on this, I imagine, yeah. I think we already got everything that's hidden on this catwalk. I love the different degrees of light inside some of these missions, man. I wish they could have applied some of this stuff into Mass Effect 2, or if they'd had the idea for this kind of stuff in Mass Effect 1 and 2. Would have been really cool to see all that.
I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Never did bother me much. Fell out of space.
Finally, a little recognition.
Actually, Aria, I'm Target Alpha.
Well, that makes her a little sour. Bastards. Let's get it out. That thermal scope.
Right.
Nice day.
Lockdown system's been compromised so many times, it hardly knows up from down anymore. Nyreen to base. Need an engineer at the catwalk's entrance. Door's jammed again. This may take a moment.
You're not just using the catwalk. Passage to the base, are you?
A long drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
Are those doors open yet?
They're working on it. They've hacked the bridge controls. Will do.
Keep our head down here while that wears off. Cheeky, he shot through the floor. The end of that.
Open. Let's go.
Let's.
Hurry up. I need to get to my people.
Boss, it's good to see you, boss.
Howdy, boys. Home sweet home.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed to evac arrived safely at the other outpost. Also, routine sweeps reporting nothing new on the adjutant presence.
Adjutant?
Adjutants?
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before, they're a nightmare.
It got worse after you left. Cerberus lost control of them. Those things tore apart the gangs, then attacked everyone in sight. If Cerberus hadn't found a way to contain them, the entire station would be infected by now.
Keeping your people alive through that couldn't have been easy.
I watched friends get turned into monsters, and I had to kill them.
I have a Reaper zombie
Now, if you'll
infection
excuse me,
going on here.
I have an outpost to defend.
Well, it's like I said, that's obviously what
The
Cerberus was gonna do with these people. Turning them into cannon fodder. I'm sure the elusive man probably thinks he's controlling them, right? He probably thinks that that's just gonna be extra cannon fodder for Cerberus. They don't have to risk human lives. But the human lives he's trying not to risk have already also been indoctrinated. So their lives are over too. This twisted shit that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he's one of the Talons we saved on the way through. Now we are still missing that carry converter. There it is.
We're online.
Very good. Now we got all the things we needed to get. And given that this is a pretty natural break in the action here, now that we're at the Talon base, that is probably going to be the spot where I wrap this one on up. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Mass Effect 3. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.